Here we go, part 4 of the Faction War series of the Pay to Turtle account. So in here, we got an army gear we could buy. That's always nice. But we are going to go in, and today we've got 2 new factions that I have not started whatsoever. That's going to be Demonspawn, which I believe I got Corrosa, I do. And I also have Cecilia, and I also have Lord Shazar. So I'm going to have to go out and look. I also do like this character a lot. I think his name's Duck. His name is behind me. But I'm going to go check who I'm going to use for that. And then also we are going to be tackling the Barbarian, which I have 3 different legendaries, all super good for Barbarian. I mean, Raphael's gonna be great. No other turtles to pair with him, but I think he's one of my better geared. Actually, he's not. He doesn't have the best gear. He's one of the worst geared turtles, but he has some of my actually fully leveled up gear already on him, so I don't have to switch, but I got to figure out 2 other characters to pair with these 3, but I got Tagoar for the cleanses and survivability, as well as Alsgor for the unkillable, which is going to be huge, but I would like to, hopefully I have a reviver within this.
Now's your chance to become part of my team by clicking my link in the description to get the free legendary Alonaril, as well as Vergus, Tagoar, and Deacon Armstrong as you level up. Here's how to do it. Log out of Player and Play on your PC and uninstall. Then click the link in the description and register using a new email address. From there, launch raid, complete the tutorial, then go to your mailbox and claim your first champ. Lastly, use the promo code Desert Queen to get the insane Void Legendary Tagoar for free on top of all those other free champions. That's all you need to do to get these awesome free champs. So click my link in the description now before it expires.
I'm going to go check out first. We're going to start with the Demonspawn and go into that and try to come up with 5, and then we'll go into Barbarian. But for right now, I'm going to go out. I'm going to sort through my Demonspawn characters, pick my 5, and then let you guys know who those are, and we'll tackle it. The whole goal with the Faction War series is fully clear Faction Wars. Shocker, right? Holy cow. But I just really want to start pushing this as much as possible because I need the books. The legendary skill books are so important for getting my account to where I want to be. I need the Turtles book. So Faction Wars, #1 priority. I honestly don't even care about Lydia that much, but she would be really nice for the account, but I need those legendary books so my turtle team goes even crazy. I'll be back in a second though with the team that we picked. All right, so Demonspawn's pretty easy. We've already got Lord Shazar, which I think he's really fun, plus I don't have a speed lead actually, so getting him as a speed lead could potentially be really beneficial for me. The bad thing is using 4 turtles, you don't really get a speed lead, and I guess I could pick him with the turtles. I don't know, but he has bombs. He's part of the reason I'm not going for the fusion, but I could go for the fusion to pair the 2 together, but do I really need that? I don't think so, and I kind of want to just work on Faction Wars and other things on the account versus doing this fusion. Will I have fusion remorse or whatever everybody gets whenever they mix Whiskwell or Newt, or I mean, there's been so many good fusions, but will I probably get that? Yes, but I'm going to, for right now, if it hasn't started yet, I'm going to potentially not do the fusion. Okay, so going in, we got Lord Shazar though, and then we got Cecilia Flametongue, super good HP burn character. Going in is just good HP burn character. Then we have Gorlos, which also an HP burn character, but he has an S2 AoE attack, decreased defense for all enemies. And then we also have Corrosa, which is going to be one of our core keeping the team alive. I do need to add a blessing to her. And lastly, we got Dur. So Dur is a 2 ally reviver, super good. I use him on my main account for the Faction Wars for Demonspawn. It's just hard to get Demonspawn revivers. I don't know who all is a Demonspawn reviver. I don't have many. I think I do now, actually. I think I had Pridma, or whatever her name is, one of the new legendaries that came out. But all that aside, that's the 4 characters. I'm going to go level them up. Luckily, Gorlos already leveled, so I might promote him. We'll see. And I'll probably promote Dur as well. I'm going to go boost them up. Then we're going to go in and tackle the faction, see how it goes. I'm kind of excited to see Lord Shazar in Faction Wars. I didn't use them on main account, so I think the bombs could be cool. We'll see. I'll be back after I level all these guys up, and we'll tackle it. Okay, so we went ahead, threw some gear on, but we're looking at the Corrosa team, which I'll just go into the Faction War to start it. And go in. I did level up Dur. I 3-star ascended a couple Dur and Cecilia. I did not get the 3-star ascension on my Lord Shazar. That's one of the things I'm going to put a lot of focus into is farming potions over next week. I need to anyway for the Arbiter missions. Plus there's a couple legendary that I need to try to get by the end of the week. I'm pushing that. I am probably going to, I might spend gems to open up the Void Keep because I don't want to wait a whole nother week. And I have to, it's either open that for 300, open 2 other for 400. So I'll save 100 gems, but I really want those books bad. But I'm going to go ahead and this is the team. I'll come back once I get to the end. I also have to go do my tag team arenas, get my extra Faction War keys. But this team should work out fantastic. My Gorlock, the characters do not have leveled up gear yet, and that's fine. Their levels aren't leveled up. You see my Gormal or whatever, he's level 1. but that it's not a big deal. He's got the gear on. He'll survive, at least for the beginning. If I do need to go level him up, I got some potions that I'll use, because the bad thing is, right now, I do not have a 100% EXP boost anymore. Those are gone, and I went and looked in everywhere. There's nowhere to get one besides buying one with gems. So I'm trying to avoid farming campaign to level up my characters, and I'm going to have to use all potions. But that's all I have. I'll be back once I get to the final stage. We'll go do faction wars, and we'll see how the team's performing without the enemies dying in one hit like they are right now. But I'll be back. Okay, so I went and I can do like 2 more stages here. We'll just yap for a second. But going in with this team, it's kind of got a little bit of everything that I need. So we have the decreased defense from I think his name's Gormal, the 4-star. We have Duck. I don't know any of their names, actually. For the revive, Sissy Flame Tongue's gonna just be Sissy Flame Tongue. She's really good. And then we got Karosa, who is going to give Taunt, Invincibility, Cleanse. She has a lot of everything. And she's also kind of fast clearing the waves. And she's not even on like actual gear. She's on not crit chance or anything. And we have Lord Shazar, which is just extra bomb damage, which is fantastic. So overall, I think my Demonspawn faction's pretty solid with just this. I could probably climb most of the way. One of the big things is having the Reviver. I don't remember Lord Shazar like almost ever taking a turn here. The problem with using legendaries is I'm not gonna be able to book them. Hopefully I'll be fine without the books. The thing is, with Faction Wars, I only need to 3-star like a lot of the hard stages one time, and I can just go down a little bit for when I'm farming it, which is perfectly fine with me. And is this the last difficulty, or do I have one more fight after this? I might have one more. But it's from this point, Karosa's still just one-shotting. We have one more. So this should be the stage that Karosa stops one-shotting, but she doesn't even have crit. I think she's attack gauntlets, because when I saw her, for one, I didn't have any crit rate or crit damage gauntlets. I pulled her on like the first week of having the account, but going in and clearing everything. And once she's on actual gear, it's gonna be even better. I did put my first mythical books into her, which now I wish I had saved for Galathier. That would have been much, much better. But this is solid overall Faction Wars team. It's got everything that you kind of look for. The only thing it doesn't have is CC, but I think with all the damage that I have and survivability within the team, should be completely fine. I will have to manual the boss stages. that is one thing. But right here, I mean, I'm on stage, whatever, 10 or so, and we're still just completely fine. So that's fantastic. I mean, the first 10 stages of Faction Wars are a breeze and clear with level 1, 2 stars, as long as they have gear on. But that is Demonspawn. So right there, we just got a ton more progress into Faction Wars. What'd they give us? 30 extra stars for it? So that's huge. So now let's go ahead out, and we're going to get 30 stars on our Barbarian faction. So I'm going to go look at all the characters, see what I want to use. Again, we do have Raphael, Tuanaric, and Alsgor right now. So those 3 alone are huge. I'm going to see if I have a Reviver. Don't think I do. Hopefully I do. But I'll be back in a second. All right, so here we go. I got the team ready, I believe. Ready enough. This should be just like the other one in terms of being relatively easy, except I don't have as many AoE attackers. But the team that I decided to go with for this is going to be Alsgor. Actually, Faction Wars, I'll do that. So I don't know what this character's name is, Armina. So Armina just seemed fun. Has a passive that fills its champion turn meter every time an enemy receives a stun. So that just seems kind of fun. I wish I had another stun character pair with that. But also, she has a decreased turn meter. And a stun effect if they're at 0, and then also an AoE attack for decreased defense big, which is good, and it's pushback, and she has stun on skill 1. So overall, sounds okay. I can work with that. And then I have the 3 legendaries here that you can't go wrong with. Now, the reason I didn't use High Khotun instead of Armina, because I use High Khotun on my main account, and this sounded more fun. So I'm going to go in, just kind of crank through the stages. I went ahead and moved gear. The gear presets, again, I cannot believe how nice this is doing Faction Wars with those. So that's it. Gear presets made this so easy. It still is annoying to move the gear around. Man, I'd much prefer doing that than having to level up a million things of gear, because I don't have the silver for that on any new account. Especially for you to play, you are not going to have the silver. So this, economy-wise for the game, is a massive change. I'm going to go ahead, clear through this, and I'll come back whenever I'm at the final one so we can see how the team performs. Hopefully, it's going to be stage 10. And then we'll wrap up the video from there. I do not know what the next day's faction is. We will check that too before we wrap up. Okay, so I'm to the last 2 stages. Overall, it's going pretty good. I almost died to the boss, and I have her as the lead, so the boss was attacking her. She had very little HP left, but I need to figure out her name. Those are the 2 winners of today, so that's one thing I want to start going into a little bit more. Also, if you guys ever see that I have a certain character for a faction, I should probably move my face cam when I'm going through factions. I'm aware of that. I always forget. But if you see anything that you think I should use or switch out, always suggest that, especially those of you that are veteran players, or if you're a newer player and there's a character you're using that you're like, damn, that's rare or epic character. I'm shocked at how good they are. I'm down to try different characters. So last stage here, everything seems pretty good with this. One thing, I have Tuanaric Cleanse, I have Invincibility, I have single Revive, but I think that single Revive is going to be enough for anything I could possibly need. Raphael isn't the greatest for this, but he's not the worst either. Things he's already done, so he's doing fantastic damage for compared to anything else I would build. Obviously, I'll use Raph. That's the hardest part with Faction Wars and the Turtles, is they made sure to make all the Turtles different factions. Not the worst idea by them, because it makes it to where this is still relatively hard. Now, Alsgor, another unbelievably strong character that I got, and Armina, not super thrilled with them, just doesn't really make sense on this team. If you have Armons, because Armon's Barbarian, correct? If you have Armons paired with them, probably very, very fun, but maybe one day we'll pull Armons on the scout. Now, from there, we just got another 30 toward our total stars, so now we're going to be getting into voids, so summons, and then eventually we're going to be getting the legendary books. Oh, I cannot wait. The being able to move gear around is so big. A couple of updates real quick. Doom Tower. Oh, I forgot to beat. Oh, I don't even remember what this boss's name is. Bommel. I didn't do Bommel yesterday, so one key off. That was dumb. Bommel, I don't know what I'm going to do for it, actually. I think I tried to run on auto and then I forgot about it because I didn't beat it. So I got to figure that out today. I was able to beat Dark Fae, though, for on hard mode. I am doing Faction Wars hard, and that's pretty big. If I can't figure it out, then I'll just go do normal difficulty for a day or two and then come back to hard. That's my overall plan. If I have to build a specific character to beat it, that's fine. Makes the account more fun. I will probably make a video over if I do have to do that kind of work, kind of explain what I had to go through, just because that's fun for me to look back on too, and maybe it could help some of you guys. Now, the factions for tomorrow, what we're looking at is going to be Undead Horde. I think I got someone for that. And then I got one legendary and Sylvan Watchers. So I don't know if I've really tackled Sylvan Watchers yet, but Sylvan Watchers were probably my favorite faction in faction, just because the epics are so funny. But going back out again, the winners for today are obviously going to be the revivers. Having epic revivers is huge. A lot of times it's hard to find rare revivers, but Dur is definitely going to be up there. I mean, having a 2 revive skill is fantastic. And then second, Tashida. Not the biggest fan of her, but it does have a revive ally and it has turn meter and it has a heal on there. So overall, not too bad. And it's on a 3-turn cooldown. That's the takeaway of her 3-turn cooldown. You can't really go wrong with that. As long as she stays alive, you're going to get back to that so fast that even though it's a single revive, unlike Dur, who I think is probably a 5-turner, it's going to be my guess. 6 turns, goes down to 4 though. Not too bad, and also low book value. I don't have to book the skill 3. That is also huge. That's all I got for this one. I showed the faction for tomorrow. Kind of excited for that. I'm pretty sure this is, yeah, Undead Hordes. I have Bad Alcazar. It's probably going to hard carry me tomorrow. That's big. Now, Sylvan Watchers, all epics. I don't think I have a legendary Sylvan Watcher, but even better because Sylvan Watchers is fun. I'm just rambling. Thank you guys for watching. It's been Mitch Roditi. I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.